Heyo everybody, Haku here, and I just finished taking an exam. I actually had to take it online because it's Labor Day and stuff, but whatever. I just finished that, and today there is a new 12 Beast chapter up already, and there was just one up towards the end of last week, so damn thank you for the new scan laters. Of course, support the official release like I plan to do, but yeah, thank you scan laters for getting so many of these up. So we're going to do our live reaction and review to 12 Beast 14, and we'll do it all in one video like we did with the past like 2 chapters, because that seems to be working out pretty well, I think. So let's get into it. This one is, come on, manga here. This one is 12 Beast chapter 14, The Esotericism of the Fisherman. Yo. And I really like this cover. We got Eita holding the fish girl and the fisherman. And there's the orb behind them. Really like this cover. Who the hell are you? Why are you riding, says Eita. Why are you riding a Gigas and attacking demi-humans? What's your objective? Why are you doing it? Are you also a human? What are you talking about, says the fisherman. Weren't you also brought here? From Earth? Earth. You too, says Eita. Wait, does that mean... That's right, I'm also a human from Earth. This world here, Asna, was it? They're calling it Asna now? I thought it was Live Earth. Whatever. It's not just me, that gamer as well. The ones piloting the Gigas, they're all human. What? Calm down, I said. What a surprise! All according to what Gamer said, you really don't know anything. And then he stops for a minute. Then, it's a different story. There's no need to fight you. That's right, you're in high school, aren't you? He says, throwing the rod down. Hey, you too. Throw your weapons away. If you don't, I'll stop being all buddy-buddy with you, just for being human, you know. Then Eita throws down all the belts of kunai he has. Oh, what's that, a kunai? What the hell? Are those for your ninja cosplay? No, from those movements earlier, you're a real ninja? Said ninjas really do exist. Yo, I really like the fisherman. To think that even in another world, I still get teased with ninja jokes, thinks Eita. I don't understand your situation well, but the thing is, you want information, right? Here, the information I got for this operation. If you read this, you'll get the gist of the situation. And he has a packet of papers. Is it fine to hand over that information so easily, says Eita. Unlike Gamer, I'm not attached to this job. And if you just don't interfere, then I won't have any business with you and the subhumans. As long as I won't hold back then, says Eita, grabbing the papers. As long as I can fish, I'll be satisfied. Yo, and then he grabs both of Eita's arms in the fishing line. Gah, what? A trap? Fish, he yells. You all love this dude. That was too easy, high schooler. Are you a carp? Easy. I never expected you to fall for something this obvious. You, says the fish girl, running at him with a kunai. But then it looks like her legs get trapped and she falls on her face. You just obediently stay there. Yo, this guy is freaking hype. I'll teach you the secrets of fishing. That is, to take what the opponent wants and make it look tasty. Looks tasty, doesn't it, this thing? He says, holding the papers in front of him. Yo, friggin' baited. It's true I don't have any business with you. I'm not even interested, but you're being a hindrance in my mission. That's right. You're too pitiful, not knowing anything. I'll teach you just one thing. Why we humans are here. That is, to destroy the subhumans. Then Eita's shocked-faced. This world needs me. It told me to destroy them and then called me here. I'll get rid of that hindrance. I won't let you steal the meaning of my existence. That's why you're there. There are still many things I want to tell you. And then Eita, getting cocky and thoughtlessly talking away, is not just in games. I never thought I'd see it happening for real. Because it looks like he tries to reel him in, but nothing's happening. But still, the information I want to know, you said. Things like destroy and meaning of my existence. I don't understand a single thing you say. That's not the sort of information I'm seeking, you know. Hey, high schooler, do you understand your situation? And another thing, says Eita, kicking off one of his shoes. If it's the secrets of fishing, I already know 'em. Yo, and he grabs the fishing wire between his toes and pulls it. And it clamps down around the fisherman's waist. What? This is my thread. You also made a trap. When? And then he thinks back to when he chopped down with the kunai. I see. That time when he threw his weapons away. He drove my cut threads into the ceiling and made a trap. Fuck. Huh. To think something Aniki said ended up helping me, says, Eita, cutting himself free with a kunai and putting his shoe back on. You little shit. You plan to trap me with this, says the fisherman, busting out. I'll make you into bait. Yo, the art. Then he slams the wire down. Eita has to dodge away with the fish girl. Ha! You dodge well, but... And then he goes for a jab type move. Whoa! And then Eita has to duck down. That's only against my living flesh. Against the me wearing this magisuit. I can suck magic power and then use it to increase my physical power an infinite number of times. Dodging won't matter. And then he pulls the line and it breaks apart the pillar. Eita throws down the fish girl out of the way as the rubble collapses. What a fool. Did you get crushed under the rubble? You're only made out of living flesh after all. So, was the report claiming he killed a Gigas fake as well? Then, Eita comes charging out, blowing a hole through the rubble with the gauntlet. What? Fuck. And then he, slings the hook straight at Eita's face. Eita dodged down below it. He dodged my cast from this distance. Yeah, and then he starts swinging the line around. But you won't be able to penetrate this barrier of thread. Then Eita starts diving through. Yo, this fight is so hype. Toga style. Pressed rotation. Yo, and he kicks off the ground with his hands and spins through the thread and kicks Fisherman in the chest. So freaking hype. Did you get him? Says Fish Girl. No. You son of a bitch, said the fisherman. That won't work on me. Pointlessly taking up my fucking time when this should have ended quickly. His reflexes aren't much better than a normal person, but what's that resistance? Eita is thinking. Is it that suit? What a bother. So, I'm out of time, huh? Plan A failed. Change it to Plan B. Do it, gamer. Yo. And then the freaking bottom of the lighthouse has this huge explosion. What was that? An explosion. Yo, and we see the gamer in his Gigas underwater. Damn, so that wasn't enough blasting power. It only tilted the lighthouse. Compared to Tima, it's a bad score. But, with the whirlpool... Wow, this is bad, says Fish Girl. The lighthouse is slowly tilting. The giant whirlpool orb's shine is... If we don't fix it, the town protecting giant whirlpool's power will... Yo! And then we see, Indra jumping out of the whirlpool and smashing into the top of the light. Yeah, it looks like he's smashing the top of the lighthouse. High schooler, let me give you one piece of advice, says the fisherman. If you don't want to die, don't get involved in this fight. If you end up getting involved, I'll kill you. There's no way you'd have any duty or obligation to fight for these subhumans. Yo, and it looks so cool the way he has Indra behind him. In the first place, you don't have any relation to this story. And then he jumps out, and the ceiling starts collapsing. So Eita and the fish girl fall out. Huh? And then he grabs her, throws a kunai with a thread, leaves them hanging there. Phew, that was dangerous. Now if we just slowly descend to the ground. But I wonder if there's enough thread! And then he hits the back of his head. They both start falling, but we see Asterio looking up. She catches him with them titties. You two okay? Feels like I've felt this before, thinks Eita. Thank you very much, says Fish Girl. I drive a car straight... translator's note. I drive a car straight into a wall just to activate those airbags. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yo, this last panel with Indra. Yo, the Indra hype is real. I love this last page. Okay, this might have been the best chapter so far. Like, I love all the battle chapters and I always talk about loving them, but like, this one really killed it with like the dialogue in the fight. The Fisher was so good, and so was Eita. Eita was like freaking awesome. So, just gonna run through it right quick like I normally do with the reviewing of these. I love this cover page. This cover is maybe not one of my favorites, but I really like the way it like shows Eita on the one side, the fisherman on the other. Then we get Fisherman's speech telling him about how he's a human. He freaking lures him in, makes him drop his weapons, makes fun of him for being a ninja, was funny, and lures him in with the papers. That was so good. The way it is like fishing. He lured him in by making it look tasty, and then he caught him. Like, that was so freaking good. And it really just fits along with his, like his motive and stuff, the way he operates. So, that was really awesome. Again, the art is so good. Yeah, the art's really intense through this. I'm just flipping through it for the review. But like, and then we actually get Eita confident in the panel where he traps the dude with the string. So good. Also, finding out about the magic suit thing, that it increases his power like that, is pretty interesting. And that he can absorb magical power to make his own power even stronger. It's really cool. And then the freaking Eita versus Fisherman fight. Beyond hype. Like, he's just whipping the freaking hook at him again and again and the wire. But Eita's able to dodge through it. And that springboard move with the kick to his chest is honestly the best move I've seen so far in 12 Beast. Like, this for me, oh god, Fairy Tail fans are not gonna like this, but I'm already liking this as a shonen more than Fairy Tail. That freaking kick to the chest was so good. Oh my gosh. This freaking Fisher dude. Like, when he kicked him in the chest and the dude just got straight back up was awesome. The reveal that the gamer is here and he was actually able to go under the town and cause an explosion to chip away at the lighthouse. So, neat that we're seeing him again. I didn't really think we'd see him this arc. I guess not. He's not like 12 general level like the Fisher dude, but he's just one of their little scrub human pilots. Man, and then seeing Indra jump out of the place. And I especially like the panel, and I said it when I was reacting, where Fisherman is standing in front of Indra's face at the top of the lighthouse. That was so good. Then they fall. We get to see Terrio meeting back up with them. So, yeah, and it was funny, the scene when he hit his head while he was talking about the thread. Yo, and then the final page with Indra is so great. So honestly, this was the best so far. I loved the fight, the ideals that they both had, and the, I don't know, that I really like. The dialogue I loved a ton. The art was amazing. I honestly, gosh, I'm struggling. I don't quite want to give this a 10 out of 10 because there are definitely way better, more packed things, but this was up there. This was great. So I'm struggling whether to give it a perfect score or not, but I would give it at least, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 fishing lures out of 10. So 9.5 out of 10 because the action was super, super on point. The dialogue was really great. Like, these translators did an amazing job. The dialogue was amazing. Somebody should hire these dudes and pay these dudes to do translation because that was really good. And yeah, that's about all I can say. It's got to be 9.5. The art, the story, the fight was so good. Like, that was really hype. I love all the other fights and battle stuff we've had in 12 Beast, but this might be my favorite so far. And that's it. So, like, if you guys like this video, I'll be back next time. There's a new 12 Beast chapter out in English. Comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more 12 Beast, Monmusu, Tower of God, and a bunch of other stuff. Follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated on when I post anything or push anything back, reschedule anything, whatever for the channel. And that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.